Okay, I think it's working. What's this thumbnail? Fuck off. I really hate this. How I gotta fix this. I really don't know why it does this. I gotta find a song, I guess. Anyway, I hope this is working fine this time. It sucks I gotta do a long process trying to do this. Anyway, to make sure I'm... I'm just gonna do this so I can actually get this working with a thumbnail. Wait, here we go. Oh, cool. I hate this so much. Let me sure the volume's okay. This felt loud. I'll fix it in a bit. I gotta freaking come up with a thumbnail. I did not prepare for this. I woke up super early to have something planned for DK's Dawn Country's 30th anniversary, baby. I'm just gonna do something like this so I can get the thumbnail working. And the loading times are great. Whatever. I can just fix the thumbnail later. I don't got the... This is gonna be the laziest thumbnail I'd come up with, but deal with it. Let's see if this is working though. I didn't even check that. Okay, so that's just really loud. Alright, anyway. Okay, I think we're ready now. Anyway. today for this anniversary is going to be a very short stream, but I am going to be, let me actually open this up for you guys. There you go. We're going to be ranking every single Donkey Kong game. I know I've done this in the past, like in 2022, but I think it's only fitting I do it now, and also do like actual Donkey Kong games rather than freaking Mario versus Donkey Kong, because like all those games would be at the bottom of most of these lists. So yeah, I played every Donkey Kong game. I'm the DK fan here, so I'm gonna be regular. Also, I guess no Conga, but like they would all be like at the separate tier, as funny as they are. So no Conga, I guess. All right. Oh, there's my. We can close that. This is a song I'm listening to for music. I forgot how long these songs can be. There you go. Okay. So, starting this off with Diddy Kong Racing. I need to make a video on this game for sure, and I'm surprised I still haven't. This is definitely one of my favorite kart racers, honestly. I honestly really love the concept. You know, it's adventure mode, and I could say, even though this is honestly the better racing. I know this is a common thing. It's a better racing game than Mario Kart 64, in my opinion. I'm only playing Mario Kart 64 law on the NSO because Nintendo won't put on Diddy Kong Racing on the NSO. Hopefully it happens, because this game has yet to get a re-release. I say put in like an A tier. Hopefully the volume's okay. Alright. Anyway. Donkey Kong 64. Here comes by far the most divisive of the mainline Donkey Kong games. I did replay it last year. And to see if I have a better understanding of the game, you know. And I gotta say, as much as I really hate the amount of collecting stuff, it felt really great to beat the game, honestly. It just felt like so charming, and I really love the worlds, and I love the characters having their own unique personalities, and the music is really good. I know it's a lot to collect, and technically you don't need, and even if I think it's better to do it. It seems like people always judge it, like, yeah, then the repeated minigames, backtracking, and getting collectibles each Kong, trying to go back to a tag barrel. Yeah, I can mention a lot of flaws with this game, and obvious N64 controls, which is common. But man, I can't hate this game, honestly. It's really fun. A tier at least. Can't be any lower than that. Oh, Donkey Kong Country 2, baby. This is the Donkey Kong game for me, honestly. It's just that good, in my opinion. It takes the original Country game and makes it better with the pirate theme, with the, you know, the level design, the soundtrack. Almost every song is a banger. I'll never get tired of listening to it, and I use a lot of them for my videos. It's just, you can see why, in my opinion, this is the best Donkey Kong game ever made. So yeah, I think I'll add a row above and just put, just for this game alone, honestly, Donkey Kong Country 2. Best Donkey Kong game, and probably my favorite 2D platformer ever made, honestly. My favorite video game of all time, minus Mario Galaxy. Alright, next up, Donkey Kong Country 3. This tends to be the black sheep of the series, what they say, but to be honest, I don't really mind this game. I think it's my least favorite of the SNES trilogy, honestly. I can see why people would prefer this game over 1, though, but I just think, you know, it's still a great game on its own. It's still like an 8, 9 out of 10 game. I think it just feels different because of the soundtrack and just overall some cool levels having gimmicks. I do, honestly, I guess it just depends on the gimmicks itself, really, more than anything. So, yeah. I'll still put it in S tier because it's a banger. It's still more Donkey Country. I love it. Of course, we have the original Country, of course, the one that started it all 30 years later. Also, happy anniversary to Donkey Country 2 and Donkey Country Returns, which we'll talk about. I probably should just put it here so I can get this one out of the way. So Donkey Country 1 is definitely a game that's, honestly tell they put a lot into it. It was a big deal back then, and it's still considered one of the greatest platformers ever made. While I do think I prefer like other ones, it's still like a very important game, honestly, and it's seriously one of if it's seriously so good, honestly. So yeah, replay. I just like one of my most replay games, like Super Mario World. Favorite game to replay on the SNES. So S tier alone. All right, next up, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I promise I will have a video on this game in December, so be on the lookout for that. But man, this game is just amazing. In all modern 2D platformers, this might be the one out there. I don't blame anyone if this is your favorite Donkey Kong game. I think I wish there were Kremlings and stuff. Maybe that's why. Like some of the old stuff I wish was in Tropical Freeze, but it's not really a big deal. Still a banger 2D platformer game. Getting another chance on the Wii U. This is unfortunately the last Donkey Kong game we've gotten, but hopefully with like either next year announcement or 2026, we can finally I can end my suffering, and I will never ask for anything ever again. But yeah, banger 2D platformer. Please play if you haven't. S tier, baby. Next up, Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is basically which is considered most people's least favorite, at least by fans. I see this one's ranked either the bottom or maybe DKC 3, but at a least favorite doesn't mean it's a bad game, because this game is still like an 8, 9 out of 10 in my opinion. This is the Donkey Kong game. This is what made me a fan of Donkey Kong Country. Like, playing this game on my Wii, like, not understanding, like, I played New Super Mario Bros. Wii, hell, even Wario Land Shake It, but I was not ready for the difficulty with Donkey Kong Country Returns, like, seriously. And it's literally, once I got the hang of, like, it, kind of, honestly, there's still some levels I still die on. It just really felt satisfying. And while, yes, I do prefer Tropical Freeze, Returns is still a great game on its own. And honestly, I can't wait to play the HD ports. I know $60 is stupid unless Nintendo adds a funky mode. I'll consider it, but I don't care. I'll still get I'm gonna get Donkey Country Returns HD because God, I love that game so. I want to play Returns on a better, like, system. I guess. I mean, yeah, you can argue the 3DS version exists, but I don't really like the way it looks, and I don't really play the 3DS as much. So yeah. All right, Diddy Kong Racing on the DS. I haven't played this one in a very, very long time, so my memory's kind of off on this one. But it is Diddy Kong Racing on DS. Just no Banjo. Conquer, because we know why, but aside that, it's still the same game, really, just also touchscreen gimmicks. I think this is inferior in my opinion, because I don't know, but it's still perfectly fine to play. Next up, Scott the Woz game here, Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. This is honest, I won't lie that as much as I love how they handle, like, the Kremlings and having the old Donkey Kong Country stuff, it's just still, like, a weak game to play. Like, using the weird mode to shake, it's a nice exercise, but sometimes it just never works. Like, I feel like I should be going right when I'm swinging the right, because that's how it's supposed to work, but it just doesn't work. And that's why this game just feels, like, not playable at times. It just hurts my arm sometimes. So, unfortunately, as much as I would hate to say it, it has to go in, like, C tier. Not straight up bad, just more annoying, if anything. Alright, Donkey Kong Land 2. Here comes the land games. I really need to play the land games again because it's been a bit. But for what I played, these are completely different games compared to, like, the original country games. I will say I'm probably going to be biased with most of these because I think I rate them around the same as, like, Donkey Kong Land 2 is an A. Why not? Or S, I guess. Donkey Kong Land 3. I'd say this one is, like, the one. Adding the time trial thing was kind of neat for this, though. But, again, same game, we'll just put in A. And then Donkey Kong Land 1, still good, I just prefer playing the original country. I say put in A. Alright, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. This is unironically one of the most underrated games out there, honestly. And unironically, a top 5 Donkey Kong title, in my opinion. I just really, really love this game. Like, it's like, at the time it released, like, on the GameCube with the bongos and stuff, I feel like it would have been handled better if that didn't happen, honestly, but, yeah, it was just, okay, it's reconnected, well, like, okay, it's probably the internet that's doing this. My internet is not great here. If this can load, I want to make sure it's working. It's not loading. I tried to... Alright, hold on a sec. I think it cut off a bit. I feel like it would have been handled better if that didn't happen, honestly. But yeah, it was just. Yeah, it disconnected a little. Cool. Okay, if you guys didn't see it, I put Donkey Kong Jungle Beat in S. There you go. It's a great game. Alright, let's move on. Next up we have is... I'm going to talk about the first game first. DK King of Swing. This is like the least talked about Donkey Kong game aside from the sprites. Like, I never hear fans talk about it. And it's probably for reasons. I mean, it's a fine game, I guess. It's like a... I don't know what to describe the gameplay. Maybe like Cluku Land, I guess, is a better... Some people say it's... You, like, hang on these pegs to, like, platform, and it's a neat idea, but this version, it's just not fun, to be honest, and... While I do like the sprites, it's just very stressful for me, so I just gotta put this in C tier. And the Jungle Climber version is honestly... It's not too bad, honestly, but... It's a sequel, it just plays better, but I personally think it looks a little... I think I prefer the way the GB version looks. So yeah, there you go. That's the ranking, baby. And, I'm gonna make this stream short because I kind of messed up. In case you guys didn't see my Jungle Beat, yeah, I put it in the top 5 Donkey Kong games. So there you go. This is my full Donkey Kong tier list. Right here. Happy 30 years to the Donkey Kong Country series. No matter how Nintendo sees this franchise, I will always be a fan of it, no matter what. So yeah, 18 minutes, not too bad. All right, everyone. I just wanted to make this short stream. I know people are probably not gonna see this and plan. I have to do stuff, you know, so I have a life. I'm going to start recording videos again, planning for December, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Bye.